Good evening, otherworldlies. This is Juliana Angel, your dark mask diva. How's everyone doing today? So I made a video called Should Men Be Approaching Women Anymore, right? So now I'm going to do one, Should Women Be Approaching Men? That only makes sense, right? So my answer is, should women be approaching men? No. And you're like, what? Yeah, no, I don't think women should be approaching men. And I know there's going to be a lot of pushback. There's going to be a lot of people wanting to argue. There's going to be a lot of people just not agreeing with me. And they're going to go, you're from the 1950s. You're a bad feminist and all this. Well, I have news for you. I'm not a feminist at all. Okay. All right. So let's just get that out of the way. Yeah, I do not feel like men should be approached by women. And I've got a lot of reasons for that. All right, so I'm going to give you a few of those reasons. One of those reasons is I'm an advice columnist, and I answer questions all day from guys who write to me and say that girls come up and ask them out, and they're trying to let them down easy and say no, they don't want to go out with them. And they tell the girls no, they don't want to go out with them, and the girls start crying. And I said, well, these girls are putting you in a predicament, asking you out in the first place. You don't want to go out with them. You tell them no, and then the girl starts crying. Well, women really shouldn't be asking men out, okay? And you guys are not going to like this, okay? But the sperm chases the egg, all right? That's how it goes. And basically, if a man is not asking you out, he's really not interested in you. That means he's not attracted to you, okay? If a guy is not approaching you, if a guy is not interested in you, if he's not taking the initiative, you're not attractive enough. Okay, or he just doesn't have what it takes to manage a relationship with you. You really need to not pursue anything with a guy who just isn't going to ask you out. All right, you need to leave that alone. Now you're thinking, oh, what? You're back from the dinosaur age. You're from the 50s. You're this and that. No, I'm just talking about the way nature works. Okay. Women need to not do the work in the relationship, all right? Because that's toxic, okay? It's unnatural, it's wrong, and it's toxic. This is what women need to do, okay? Listen up. We need to encourage the guys we like, all right? When I was talking about in my other video, we're worried about being approached by bozos and stuff like that. Yeah, we're approached by a lot of bozos, okay? If you're attractive, even if you're unattractive, but especially if you're attractive, you're going to be constantly approached by bozos. Especially, if you have a ring on your finger, if you have another guy, you're going to have bozos approaching you all the time. Okay? Here's the thing. This is what you need to do when you see a guy that you like. You need to smile at him, make eye contact, and do things, use open body language, and do those kinds of things. Show interest. If you see someone you like, you smile at him. You do little things to show encouragement, okay? But the thing is you don't show too much encouragement, all right? To where you are seeming like the aggressor, all right? That's a turnoff. All right. So when women are too aggressive with men, that's just really, that's not it. Okay. It's gross. So women really should not be asking men out. And I'm going to get a lot of pushback. I'm going to get a lot of, I'm too old fashioned. What I'm saying is wrong. I'm going to get a lot of people saying, oh, I asked my husband out. We've been together for 50 years. We're happy. Good for you. Okay. I just don't think it's right. I'm answering questions from guys all day, and they're getting these women asking them out. They're getting women who are asking them out over and over and over and over, and they're having to turn them down. I'm getting guys telling me that women who are not their type are asking them out over and over and over and over. Okay, well, women who have to ask men out are usually not most guys' type. Okay, I know I just said something really mean, but I want you to kind of take that in for a minute. If you have to ask men out, you're probably not very attractive. So you need to stop it, okay? You need to do something to make yourself more attractive, okay? You need to do something, there's something wrong with the way you look, okay? You're wearing something that's turning everybody off, all right? Maybe you're wearing something that's attractive to other women, okay? Maybe all your friends think your hairstyle is cute, okay? Well, guys don't, okay? Maybe it's a cute hairstyle to your female friends. Maybe your mom thinks it's cute. Maybe your sister thinks it's cute. Maybe all your female friends think it's cute, okay? Maybe other guys don't think your hairstyle is cute, though. Get, like, a different hairstyle that guys think is cute, okay? Maybe... maybe your hygiene isn't the best. Okay, get better hygiene. I'm just like saying something, just being realistic here. Okay, maybe you tell too many jokes. Okay, men don't like that. I'm just being honest. Okay, maybe like you see how I'm dressed in a lot of dark colors. That's really intimidating to men. Wear like bright, soft colors. Men like that. Okay. Wear pinks and reds and stuff like that. Don't wear like a lot of blues and a lot of dark colors like what I'm wearing. Okay, I'm taken, so I'm not on here trying to get a man. What you want to do is wear soft, pretty colors, okay? Because that's what men like, okay? If you're trying to find a boyfriend. You don't need to take a masculine role and ask men out. I know that works at work when you're asking for a promotion or you're competing for something, okay? We do that stuff at work. But when it comes to the opposite sex, you're really just shooting yourself in the foot. Seriously, don't do that. You're not going to get anywhere doing that. You're really hurting yourself. And everybody's going to say, oh, you're archaic and all this other stuff, and I'm a bad feminist and all that. I'm not a feminist. Okay, I'm just telling you realistically, okay, you're doing it wrong. Women should not have to ask men out. Okay, that's degrading. Don't do that. Be what they like, and if they pass you by, let them do it, okay? You need to attract what's right for you. All right, but you need to be attractive. Okay, you need to, laugh at his jokes. You need to be nice to be around. Okay, don't act like a man. Men don't like that unless that's a feminine man. Okay, seriously. And I mean, maybe you're just a cool chick who gets along with guys. That's really great. Okay, but when they're looking for a life partner, they want to be around somebody who has a lot of soft traits. Okay, somebody, who's a good listener, all right? Don't be argumentative. I mean, because I don't want to be around argumentative people. Okay, you got to learn not to argue. Men really hate that. I mean, I really hate that, okay? But men really hate that. Like, stop being freaking argumentative. Okay, just don't be like that. People don't like that, period. It's really a sign of immaturity. And you're not going to get very far just with people in general, but especially if you want a life mate. Don't be in your masculine. Start learning how to be in your feminine. There are so many positive female role models on here who can tell you how to be in your feminine. They can tell you so much better than I can, because they're way more in their feminine than I am. I'm, too much in my masculine in so many ways. I mean, they are so much better at this than I am. But I'm just telling you what guys are writing to me, telling me every day about these women asking them out and approaching them. Bro, they don't like it. They seriously don't like it. And if you're having to ask guys out, that means they're not asking you out. Okay, and if they're not asking you out, that means they don't want you. Okay. Guys are approaching other women and not you. This is why. Okay? Because you're complaining that there's no nice guys out there. There's no good guys out there. Okay, there are. You're just turning him down. You just don't want him. You'd rather go out with bozos. Okay? You'd rather go out with jerks. Okay? Because, maybe a nice guy's asking you out, but you won't give the nice guy a chance. Okay? Because you think there's something wrong with him. All right? You have a male friend, but you put the guy in the friend zone. You won't go out with him. For whatever reason. You have him in the friend zone, you won't give him a chance. What if he makes good money? But for some reason, you just like, you have him in the no zone, okay? You won't give him a chance. Because you don't want to ruin the friendship. You guys are already friends, maybe you should be together. Have you considered that? Seriously? But you decide that he's like not fine enough for you or something. Is he a good provider? Are you a single mom? Would he make a good stepdad? I mean, think about stuff like that instead. Seriously. But, you're probably hanging out with your friends, and guys are probably approaching them because they've done something with their appearance to make guys want to approach them. Okay, figure out what they're doing with their appearance. They're doing something with their appearance. Guys are visual. They want women who look a certain way. Okay? You need to wear a bra that fits really well. Alright? You need to do certain things with your makeup and your hair. Guys like a certain thing, okay? I didn't come up with this. They do. They like women that look a certain way. They like women that move a certain way. They like women that talk a certain way. And they don't like women that act masculine unless they're a feminine guy who's like bisexual or something. I'm not putting those kind of people down, but I'm just saying. Okay, guys, like certain stuff. And if you want them to like you, you need to be that kind of woman, or else you're going to get passed up. Alright, and a lot of people are not going to like this video, but on my channel I tell the truth. Okay, you need to get in your feminine. Stop being in your masculine. There are so many channels on here, you guys, that these positive female role models will tell you how to be in your feminine. Alright, I'm probably not doing a very good job. I'm probably saying a bunch of stuff that's coming off super rude and super blunt, and you're just thinking that I'm a major B and all this other stuff. But I'm just saying, all I hear all day is guys just getting offended by certain types of women. And then the women have the nerve to cry when they're getting turned down. Okay? There's only certain women that guys will approach. Alright? Because you're not willing to level your looks up. You're not willing to level your behavior up. You're not willing to stop being masculine. Because you have too many people in your life telling you you're good the way you are. It's not the truth. Okay? I'm just being honest. It is not the truth. They like you the way you are. But men don't. It's just true. Okay, because there's men that we don't like them the way they are. Okay, and that's just the truth, right? Well, there's certain women that men don't like them the way they are. Alright? And if that's you, you need to look at it. If you want a certain type of man, you have to be a certain type of woman. Okay? What you need to be is the best version of yourself. But maybe you just need to change a few things. Maybe you need to be willing to wear makeup. And when it comes to wearing makeup, I'm going to tell you something. When men say they like a natural woman and all that kind of stuff, that's a bunch of BS. Okay, here's the thing. Like, a guy will get with you and then not want you to wear makeup and say you look better without it. Okay, that's a dirty lie. Okay? He just doesn't want other guys looking at you. You look a lot better with your makeup on. Everybody does. Unless you're really, really bad at putting makeup on. But everybody looks better with their makeup on. Okay? He just doesn't want other guys looking at you. Alright, guys suffer from severe anxiety about other guys checking their lady out. All right, like all guys do. A lot of guys are just super, super insecure, and they suffer severe anxiety about other guys checking you out. So they tell you not to wear makeup, and they bold-face, dead-ass lie to you about that you look better with your makeup off. And you know deep down inside that it's a lie, and you don't look good without your makeup, okay? As long as I'm keeping it real, I'm just going to tell you that right now, okay? You know you don't look good without your makeup on. Some people are natural beauties. Most of us aren't, okay? After we get to be a certain age, come on. And I know we're all in the house now, and we're not getting a lot of fresh air and stuff like that, and a lot of our skin is not the best. So let's just, like, tell the truth now, okay? I'm not, like, super hideous without my makeup on, but I look a lot better with it on, okay? Like, you can't see my eyelashes unless I wear mascara, because they're blonde, okay? Like, come on. I'm not gonna, like, pretend like I don't look better with makeup on. Come on. Anyway, so guys like lie all the time about that stuff. So you can either believe them lying, or you can believe me. Okay? Even though you don't like what I'm saying right now, I'm trying to help you. So you can make yourself more feminine, and you can validate yourself, okay? You can decide that you are beautiful, and you can become the best version of yourself. You can become the best, more feminine version of yourself. You can see a guy you like and smile at him. Make brief eye contact. I mean, don't make prolonged eye contact, because that's actually not a very feminine trait, is to make prolonged eye contact. Because that's another problem we're running into when I'm answering questions. People ask if it's a good idea to stare at a man. No, because women who stare at men are usually a man dressed up like a woman, or a streetwalker. Okay, it's a very suspicious situation if a woman is staring at a man, or she has a personality disorder. I'm not saying that to be effed up. I'm just like, that's not like a normal woman doing that, okay, guys? I don't mean to use the word normal. I know people don't like that word, but don't stare at a man. I'm, like, dead serious. Just make brief eye contact. Look at him, like you like him, right? Just smile. Be friendly. Don't be, like, overly brazen and stuff like that. Just be cool, right? Just be cool. Be friendly and all that kind of stuff. Don't, like, hand him your phone number. Don't be like that. Wait till he asks, okay? You can even lie and say you're sort of seeing someone. That would actually be okay, and just like you're sort of seeing someone. Don't say like you have a boyfriend. Just say I'm kind of seeing someone, but he's nah. And just act like it's not working out or something like that. If you want to. Okay, because some guys think there's something wrong with you if you're single. Like, why is she single? Is there something wrong with her? Because guys are like that. Guys they like competition. Okay, guys would rather go out with someone that's with someone already. I know that's really sick, but that's how they are. They prefer girls that have husbands and boyfriends and fiancés and stuff like that. Trust me, I know I'm with someone I get hit on all the time. I think they like me better because of that. I think that's part of it, seriously. So you can just kind of pretend that you're with somebody if you want to. Okay. But just pretend it's not that serious. If you want to. If you want to use that as a strategy. Because I have guy friends, and the guys that are with somebody say that girls hit on them all the time. So I think that works on the other side too. Because my guy friends that are single, they're like, I'm having a harder time than my guy friends who are with somebody. I go, I don't know, maybe you have like this thirsty energy because you're not seeing someone. And they're like, yeah, I think that's what it is, because my married guy friends are like, have chicks hitting on them all the time. I go, yeah, I've been in a relationship for almost 4 years, and it's like, I can't fight them off fast enough. And they're like, yeah, that's crazy, huh? It's like you're with somebody and you pull people like a magnet. So if you want to pretend to be like with somebody, just be like, yeah, it's not really working out, and that kind of thing. But that may backfire. It may kind of make you look kind of So that's, it really depends on what kind of guy you're dealing with. Use your own discretion, but that is kind of a player move, so you might not want to do that. That's kind of an advanced move there. So if you don't know your way around men, you might not want to try that one. But yeah, guys want you to be feminine. They want you to be sought after. Okay. Don't talk about being cheated on. Okay. Don't talk about having a hard time with the opposite sex. Okay. Don't talk about having narcissists in your life. Okay. We know there's a bunch of them out there. All right, because if they think that you've been mistreated by a bunch of people, they're going to mistreat you too. No, seriously, because people just do that. They're going to think that you're used to abuse, so they're just going to give you more abuse. I know that's really sick, but act like all you do is get treated good. Because people don't like to just swoop in and find someone that was treated bad and treat them good. That's not how men are. Men see you as someone who's treated bad and go, okay, well, I'm going to treat this one bad too, because that's what she's used to. They secretly think you like the abuse, even if you say you don't. They think that's how it goes with you. They're like, men approach you with an agenda. They're like, I have to treat this one good. I have to treat that one like garbage. There's garbage chicks, and there's, divas. So they figure out which ones they need to treat a certain kind of way. So you need to come off like the one that, you expect it to be treated right. Okay, so you don't need to like carry around all your emotional baggage all the time. You need to just leave it at home and just approach every situation like nothing bad has ever happened to you. Okay, because like we've all had bad stuff happen, but we need to move on from it, okay? Seriously, like go to a therapist or something if you need to. And I'm sorry for whatever bad happened to you. We just need to live and learn and grow from whatever happened to us, okay? Go get some help if you need to. And I'm sorry for whatever did happen. Okay, but you need to just love yourself at the end of the day. Okay? So, do not ask guys out. They need to chase you. Okay? That is the order of nature. This is Juliana Angel, your Dark Mass Diva. Everybody have a beautiful evening. And if you post comments arguing with me about this, or telling me I'm a bad feminist, or how you asked your husband out, or I'm just going to delete it. Okay? If you're going to argue or anything like, I'm just going to delete the comment. All right? So you need to save it. Okay? Because seriously, I'm not with that. So just if you don't like what I have to say, go watch someone else, because there's lots of people with who don't agree with the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Go watch them. Okay? All right, you guys have a nice evening. Bye bye.